Yo, what's Chase doing at the building? There has to be a connection. They have to be twins. Or it could be Jin Bok telling him everything. I mean, Jin Bok did send him a message telling Chase to call him. He probably told him everything, but still. It's just making Chase even more suspicious. What the heck is going on here? I'm so confused, but I'm so curious. I want to find out more. The last time I was so angrily confused was when I was watching a time-traveling drama. That last one, I'm sorry if I can't pronounce it, but that was the last time that I could remember I was so angrily confused. So at the beginning of the episode, we see Jeong. She's in disbelief that she sees someone with the same face as Chae Jun. Later, we see her looking at her guest information. We find out the guy who looks like Chae Jun, he's a doctor, a neurosurgeon to be exact, from America, USA. And his name is Chase. And then we get our flashback. It's actually the first out of 3 flashbacks in this episode. So the first one didn't really give us a new information. It was just a young Jeong questioning Chase or Chae Jun. Yes, I'm still calling him Chae Jun. Whatever name you give me first, that's what I'm calling the character. It's kind of like Junu in Vincenzo. He had 2 names. So anyway, it was just her questioning him. Why did you pat at me on the head? He says, it wasn't me, you dummy. And that was it. And then we see Jeong meeting up with Jin Bok. She asked him, did Chae Jun have any brothers? But Jin Bok said he didn't really have any family. Then Jin Bok asked Jeong, was there anything else that you can remember when you took the picture at the church when you were a kid? Jeong, she only remembers just getting the book, and that's it. So this is telling me that she doesn't remember, or, this is a big or, she's hiding it. Most likely she doesn't remember. Then we get our second flashback. This is where we see young Jeong trying to get a Christmas ornament from the Christmas tree. She was trying to get it. One fell. Then we see a hand pop out from the tree, grab the ornament, and gave it to Jeong. My guess, that's Chae Jun. Now, this is where we start to see Chase becoming very suspicious. Having the same face was not good enough. Now it's almost like he's hallucinating or something. The first one was the dream. We see someone dive into the ocean. Normal. He was trying to swim up, then his foot got caught in the ropes. He was trying to untangle himself, but then eventually it looked like he was dying. And then he wakes up from a bad dream. Then the second one was when he was trying to tie his shoes, getting ready to jog. He heard footsteps, and then he sees blood under the door. What's going on here? What's even more suspicious was when Chase's face was on the news. When his face was on the news, we saw 2 characters shocked after seeing his face. Jin Bok was one of them. But the second character, he was at a computer cafe. We didn't see that person's face, but he was shocked. He was sitting down. He looked at the screen, saw Chase's face, and he stood up. Who is that? That's not Chae Jun. I could bet that. I want to talk this very cute moment real quick. You can see that the relationship between Yeong and Jeong is developing even more, because when Jeong overheard that Yeong was hurt, she called, she was worried, and she rushed to the hospital. Come to find out, Yeong was not hurt. Well, not the human one, but a dog. But, I mean, it doesn't matter if it's human or an animal, they're still family. Just saying. Now let's talk about the 2 scenes towards the ending of this episode. Let's talk about Jeong seeing Chase at the bar. Nothing much came out of it other than Chase being angry. Jeong and Chase, they talk to each other. Chase, he knows that people have been mistaking him for Chae Jun, and he got pretty upset because it has nothing to do with him. And Jeong, she apologized, she was in the wrong, he's right, let's move on. But then it gets even more suspicious towards the end. Let me get to that in a moment. First, let's go with Jin Bok. He went to this junkyard. He found some books. One of the books was a list of names. The numbers, we don't know what the numbers mean. Even the characters don't know. Then after that, Yeong went to the crime scene where Chae Jun jumped off the building and landed on his car. He was walking around, he went upstairs, and look who he sees at the building. Chase! Just when having the same face was not enough, just when we see him hallucinating and hearing footsteps was not enough, just seeing him get angry that this Chae Jun character has nothing to do with him, we see him at the building. Now, I have a few guesses on why he's there. One, there's a connection between him and Chae Jun. We don't know what it is. Twin telepathy? Don't know. Or whatever. Or two, maybe he's there because he already talked to Jin Bok and he told him everything. Where Chae Jun died. It could be. Now we get to our third and final flashback. We see young Jeong giving the ornaments to her brother. She said that Santa gave it to me and referred to the tree and so forth. But then, before she got home, we see a scene of her walking and then a car drives by. In the car, we see a young Chase or Chae Jun driving by. And that was it. So my impression on the episode, this was good. I'll say anything involving the main plot is always the best part. I do see a pattern here, and there's only been 4 episodes, where the main plot is kind of pushed to the side. The main plot is involving Chae Jun. And we're seeing the relationship between Yeong and Jeong develop even more. So my guess is that they're showing us this relationship developing because it might play a huge part in the main plot involving Chae Jun, well, now Chase. So I have a theory. Chase and Chae Jun, they know each other. They are twins. Remember in that one flashback where Jeong was questioning whoever that was, why did you pat me on the head? He says it wasn't me, meaning that they know each other. And in the car, in the third flashback, we see Chase or Chae Jun in the car driving away. So my guess is both twins got adopted by different families. And Chase went to the US. And the one who stayed in Korea was definitely Chae Jun. And yeah, that's pretty much the gist of the episode and my review. If there's anything I might have missed, please leave it in the comments below. Other than that, if you like this video, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. See ya.